It is okay to not feel like yourself sometimes. It is okay to be in that in-between phase where you're just like trying to not even figure things out, but you're letting things be and surrendering things to God. But in the process, you feeling, your emotions are here, there, everywhere. You feeling all willy-nilly. That's okay. Because growth is not linear. It's not a straight line. It can never be a straight line. You're going to have dips. You're going to have, these little drawbacks. Like, I was just looking at the stock market earlier, and I was like, this is exactly how life really is. The stock market, that's exactly how life is. Let me show y'all something. I'm finna pull up a stock so y'all can see exactly what I'm talking about. I'm looking at the 6-month chart. Let me turn my phone sideways. Hold on. It'll be better on my iPad. Because that screen on the phone, when you're looking at charts, Tina, that screen be too small, baby. So yeah, I was looking at the stock market earlier, and I had to like really let myself know, like, this is how life is, boo. This is exactly how life is. Let me do the 3-month. Hold on. Okay. You see this? You see how this is not just up and linear? For a long time, this was kind of just slowly going up, then it went back down. Slowly going up, came back down. Slowly going up. We had a little bit of setbacks right there, but we still continued to go up. Then we had a few. Ooh, and this is a 3-month period. So each red candle you see is 3 months. Okay? So then we started to have a whole quarter of negativity. I'm not speaking that over my life. I'm just telling you how it can look. Right? And then we continue to go up, another quarter, full 90 days of, not feeling like ourselves, being down a little bit, trying to understand where life is going. And then we have a good bull run, right? And then we have 1, 2, 3 quarters, which is almost a full year, 9 months of being down, 9 months of sitting and trying to figure things out, trying to understand where life is taking us, trying to make sense of everything. Once that 3 months is up, we're on a crazy bull run. We even have one, 90-day period where, things are kind of in the air, but it's not too bad, because that's basically a wick. We're talking about this candle right here. But majority of that time, and these are 3 months, so each candle is 3 months, so that's a year. 2 years of really a good like time frame. Like when you look at the stock market, it will really show you how life is. Life is about so much more than everything being peaches and cream. And I know I get on here, I talk about mindset. I could talk about, attracting things that you want, the goals that I have for my life. But sometimes we can be in a space where things aren't adding up, where you feel like you're in limbo. It's like, bro, this is not how I wanted this to go. This is not how I wanted whatever. But we can't let that discourage us. Like, I woke up from a nap today and I was a little down. I really was. And I just had to pray about it. And I spent a good maybe 15 to 20 minutes just talking to God. So we don't have to be on this structural type of prayer where we're speaking in tongues and we're rocking back and forth and we're like You know what I'm saying? It don't really have to be like that. You just have to be intentional. And you have to be true when you go to God. So I did that. I prayed. And then I meditated. And I envisioned, and this is not even about money right now. This is kind of like about something completely different. And I visualized while I was meditating. So it was kind of like a visualization more than a meditation, but I felt in my body where I feel love, which is naturally, like, for me, it's like here in my chest. And I allowed it to make me feel warm right here. And then I envisioned that whatever color it is. So for me, it looks like red, looks like blood, kind of. I envisioned that circulating through my entire body, and not so much circulating, but growing to each limb, each area of my body. So from my chest down to my lower chest, my abdomen, down to my stomach, down to my waist, down to my legs, thighs, knees, legs, toes. You know what I'm saying? Then in my mind, I came back up to my chest. Everything is already done in the lower half of my body. So now we take it to the arms, but I did it one arm at a time. So I'm doing shoulder, arm, elbow, forearm. You feel me? Like, and really envisioning like red just filling up my body. And this is love. Red filling up my body. And then I went up after I was done with the arms, I went from neck up all the way up to my head, even my brain, and then back down to the back of my neck and my back, my entire back, my butt. Every piece of your body deserves love, okay? You feel me? Don't ever forget that. And I just had to allow myself to feel that and know, like, bro, things may not look like how you want them to, but you have to trust the process, and you have to allow things to play out in your life. There are always seasons where things don't feel exactly the way you want them to feel, but that doesn't mean that greatness isn't coming on the other end. Even if we look at the chart, after every red candle, except for this 9-month period right here, no wait, 3, 6, 9, yeah, 9. After every red candle was a crazy bull run. That's my life. And I don't even have to experience red candles for 3 months at a time. My red candles will be for like let's just say 48 hours. 48-hour red candle. And then after that, you know what I'm saying? I'm up. But the thing is, we have to understand that life is like the stock market. Like, nobody ever says that because you never hear people say that because, like, people aren't as passionate about finances in a way that I am. Like, finances are everything to me. Everything to me. As I'm talking to you, I have the chart pulled up right here. I have a chart pulled up right here. I'm looking at my life insurance policy. I'm looking at my book for my license that I'm studying for right now. Like, this is what captivates me. This is what keeps me on fire, keeps me alive. So when I'm using the stock market as an analogy, that's really how I look at life. Because essentially, the stock market, we're kind of like ETFs. We're composed of so many different things. Not just tech, not just clothing, not just household, where you live. We are an ETF. Each and every human, we're an ETF. ETFs typically give you around 8 to 12% return on a year, right? So that means if we're looking at our life from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, at the end of the year, if we are a good ETF and we have diversified our sectors of assets strategically, then we are going to grow. We are going to give ourselves a return on investment, whatever that percentage may look like. And so it requires us taking the red days, taking the hard days, but not making it be a full year of hard days or a full year of red days just because we want to allow ourselves to grow through something. And life is not about being perfect. Having a relationship with God is not about being perfect. Having any relationship, rather, is not about being perfect. It's about rolling with the punches and understanding that things will be better on the other end. Just like the stock market, you have red days. You have, my sister's so wretched. You have months, days in the stock market, weeks, where sometimes it's all red. But you have to trust, you have to know, you have to trust in your financial decisions that you chose, that you made when you decided to choose that to invest in that stock. You have to trust that it's going to make you a return on your investment, whatever that return may be. You have to value the decisions that you made and stick with it. That is life, you know? And so I just had to get on here and say that because when I woke up today from my nap, I was down. I cannot cap. But that's a part of living, growing, becoming, understanding, maturing, valuing yourself, learning who you are, and still deciding to roll with it. Still deciding to, okay, I'm going to pray, I'm going to visualize, I'm going to meditate on it, and then I'm going to get up and I'm going to move and I'm going to, continue to grow, continue to learn, continue to let things happen for me. You feel me? So, yeah, y'all. This video ain't like all the other videos that I normally post, but it still is including something financial because that's just me. That's just me. So, until next time.